He's just here helping out on the farm. There's some chickens. Gonna go lay some eggs. They just chicking around all day. Teep, 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 teep. That's how we call the chickens here on the farm. Well, this morning we've got a special song from Cole Benson, so we're going to let him sing. Oh, here comes the cats. Little big kitty cats. There's little Rosie. Little Ray probably ran away again. But anyway, let's listen to Mr. Cole. I think he's going to sing one of y'all's favorite songs, Jesus Loves Me. So let's go.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, the Bible tells me so.
Thank you so much, Cole. You did a great job. Now, next, we have Miss Haley Norris, and she's going to tell us a Bible story. So I want everybody to get snuggly. Maybe go get your little kitten like, oh, there's Rosie. She going to sniff you. Oh, there was her tail. Get all nice and snuggly down. Get you maybe a little bit of breakfast. Maybe some eggs. Y'all lay some eggs so Miss Blue can make some breakfast. Let's listen to Miss Haley. Here we go.
Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Miss Haley, and I am here to tell you a really cool story. But before I tell you this story, I want to talk about this book. This is the Bible. I'm sure most of you know this is the Bible. We're going to talk about this book before we get into this really cool story. Did you know that this Bible has 2 parts to it? There's the Old Testament and there's the New Testament. Very good. Do you know how many books are in the Old Testament? It's not 1. It's not 100, lower than 100. The Old Testament has 39 books. That's a lot of books. Oh my. That's a lot of books. Does anyone know how many books are in the New Testament? I'll give you a hint. It's less than 39. It's not just 1. There are 27 books in the New Testament. Wow, that's incredible. Well, do you know how many books there are in the entire Bible? Well, we have to take the Old Testament books and the New Testament books and add them together. So we have to take 39 plus 27. How many books is that? That is 66 books. I don't even know if I can count to 66. That's a lot of books. Wow. But how convenient is it that all those books are all bound together in one big book that we call the Bible? How cool. Okay, now that we've gone through that, I want to talk to you about a story from the Old Testament. Now, many of you may know this story, and that's okay, but this is one of my favorite stories from the Old Testament. This is a story about 3 young men. Their names were Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. Have you ever heard those names before? That's so cool. And there was a king. This king's name, it's hard to say. The king's name is, can you guess it? Do you know? Let's hear it. This king's name was King Nebuchadnezzar. Can you say that with me? Nebuchadnezzar. One more time. Nebuchadnezzar. Whew, that's a hard word to say. Okay, I'm going to flip this so you can actually see the pictures. Okay. King Nebuchadnezzar made a statue covered with gold. Now, if you know anything about gold, you know that gold is very valuable. People like gold. It's worth a lot of money. It was 90 feet tall. Whoa! That is so tall. He set it up near Babylon. Then a messenger called out, "Worship the gold statue! If you don't, you will be thrown into a blazing furnace right away." But we shouldn't worship anything but God. We shouldn't worship a statue. Oh no. I wonder what's going to happen. Some men said, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego don't pay any attention. They refuse to worship the statue." Oh. But we're not supposed to worship statues, right? So they were doing the right thing. Nebuchadnezzar burned with anger. That means he was mad, 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 mad. Look at his face. Oh, he's very angry. The king said, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego worship the statue I made. If you don't, you will be thrown into a blazing furnace." Oh my goodness. Then what God will be able to save you? Oh dear. They replied, "The God we serve is able to bring us out alive. But even if our God wouldn't save us, we still wouldn't worship the gold statue." Oh, so the king is mad, and he says, "You better bow down and worship this statue, because if you don't, I'm going to throw you into some fire." Whew. I bet it was going to be pretty hot. Okay, go on this side. Then Nebuchadnezzar ordered the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter than usual. He told his men to throw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the blazing furnace. Oh dear. The furnace was so hot that its flames killed the soldiers who had thrown them into it. Oh my goodness gracious, that furnace was so hot. Why did King Nebuchadnezzar throw them in the furnace? Oh, it's because they would not bow down to that statue that King Nebuchadnezzar built. And that's exactly right. They're not supposed to worship anything. We are not supposed to worship anything but God. Oh, look what happened. The 3 men were firmly tied up. That means they were tied up very tightly. And they fell into the blazing fire. Then Nebuchadnezzar leapt to his feet. "Look, I see 4 men walking around in the fire. The 4th man looks like he's the son of the gods." But there were only 3 men that were thrown into the fire. There was Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. But Nebuchadnezzar says that he sees 4 men. That means someone else is in the fire. Wow. How interesting. Then the king shouted, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, come out!" Oh dear. So they came out of the fire. The fire hadn't harmed their bodies. Not one hair on their head was burned. Their robes weren't burned either. And they didn't even smell like smoke. Then Nebuchadnezzar said, "May the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego be praised. No other God can save people that way." That's right, only our God can do that. You know, this is one of my favorite stories from the Old Testament. And I'll tell you, the reason why I love this story, obviously, is really cool, because these men were thrown into this fire and they came out alive. And their clothes weren't even burned. That's incredible. But what I love about this story is the part when Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego said, our God could save us from the fire, but even if God doesn't save us, we will not bow down to your statue. We will still worship God. That is amazing. Sometimes we ask God for things. We say, God, can you do this? And God, please do this. And sometimes God says no. And that's okay. It's important for us, boys and girls, to know that whenever God says no, we still have to worship him. And that's why I love this story, because Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego were so confident in God, and they loved him so much that they said, our God can save us from the fire, but even if he doesn't, we will still worship him. That's incredible. So even when God doesn't answer our prayers the way we ask, even if God says no, we should still worship him because we love him and he loves us. I hope that you've enjoyed this story. It's one of my favorite stories, and I hope that you have a great Sunday, and I hope that you have a great rest of the week. Bye, guys.
Here's more of the chickens. They loved Miss Haley's story. Hello. They sure enjoyed it, didn't you guys? All right. Well, that's it for Miss Blue and the farm animals. Looks like somebody's going to be taking a nap. I might go take a nap. That sounds fun. All right, guys. Well, just remember, say your prayers, wash your hands, and trust God. And we'll see you next week, okay? Bye-bye.